All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're all doing well, and welcome back to Age of Mythology. And here we're going to be playing Kronos against Poseidon. So very scary. Poseidon is very, very strong, but so too is Kronos. We have our own schemes, and hopefully we can take down the Lord of Horses over there. So as far as the build goes, we're going to be doing a feigned initial push. So we're going to be teleporting our temple up on our opponent, making it look like we're going to be pressing aggressively. Then we're going to teleport said temple back. And from there, we actually are going to be getting a second TC and hopefully cackling. We'll have to see how it goes. Let's go grab those sheep real quick if we can. See if we can get them. And firstly, set up our first manor. Kronos, of course, builds faster next to manors. So if we can set up the manors next to where we want to expand, you can get really, really fast 2 TC, which is, I think, really, really good. All right, so let's head back to the corner. Let's go back here. And from here, we just need to get our temple, which we should have relatively soon. And then we could just kind of go all in on, we could have the TC actually take down those big beasties there. That should be pretty effective because they don't need to be next to the TC for us, considering we are playing the Atlanteans and we could just like magically teleport things around. All right, so let's get that set up here. Outstanding. And then you guys come jump on food. We need to get one of you a little bit closer to the enemy base to scout. We have some sheep over here, so let's call those sheep back. See if there's anything cheeky behind our base. Sometimes there's like a weird relic or something that you can miss, so I like to actually check back there when you can. All right, so we need to switch everybody onto food now, and you do need to leave one on wood as the Atlanteans early because your villagers actually do cost wood. So that is something to be cognizant of. Okay, this is my opponent's natural expansion here, so we know where that is. Doesn't look like there's anything too sweet over here, so we're going to go explore, and we do see our opponent's temple. Okay. Wonder if they're going to have any forward resources in front of their base they're going to be gathering on. That's what you really want to be looking for. That is the good stuff. All right, let's have him jump on this. You come down here, buddy. And we see the temple, we see the gold. All right, so that's a pretty good spot for us to party at. It's like near his gold node and near his natural over there, which he actually set up really, really close to, which is curious. All right, so let's go ahead and get this going. So we're going to start chrono shifting that over. Kronos shifting. And let's move you up this way. He's scouting here, but it's not the most effective scout, so let's put him in a slightly better position. And we can move you into the tree line here. Maybe you're going to be able to spot a little something over there. And then we need to leave them still for a while so they actually start to generate some favor for us. Otherwise, they won't. So my opponent probably just going to get a hero out right away if they know what they're doing and try and deal with this aggression. You can go for the automatons, but man, I really, really like the Valor. I mean, the automatons... definitely a little bit more sustainable, but the clay people are very cheap, and I find they're pretty good for like swarming and just early pressure. They honestly scale pretty well into the Mythic Age, the Third Age as well. And cool, so these guys are generating favor. He's using his Poseidon Stone, which is a really, really good spot for us to push. And now that we've done this, we need to switch back onto gold with at least 2 of these guys and get 2 on lumber so we can actually build some buildings. And the rest can just kind of chill out on food. We do have chickens coming. So yeah, we have, let's see, you guys get there. We can build the economic building here also and set up another manor, which we can chrono shift over this way. So he hasn't discovered the temple, the proxy temple yet, I don't think. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. We're going to set you up there. You're going to need a second manor. He's getting real cheeky. Is he going to actually attack me here? It's pretty funny. It's weird. Okay, we could just fight back for a second and then go back to gold. A little bit spicy. All right, let's go get there. And we didn't discover too many wild hunts that were like close to our base. I bet you there's one like right over here in this unexplored space. Would be my guess. All right, so we got 5, 2, and 2. So let's get on gold with a couple more. I think we're going to need that. And you guys have finished this. Great. So let's get you on the trees over here. Get you over here. And we can chrono shift you right there. That should be in range to hit that. And now the clay people rush is coming. But of course, the meta centaurs, very, very scary. Those things are incredibly good. We need to get hero Tormas to counter those out. That's been my experience. They're going to be here soon. And the pressure will be on. And there's tier 2. Let's get our clay people, move in a little bit, just go say hello, and then back in the base we need to get the counter barracks to get the Termas. And it looks like, yeah, he's still here, so we're just going to bonk a little bit. He's going to obviously run, right? Is he going to run? We might actually get a Vil kill here. That would be pretty sweet. Is he in my base? Yeah, he's got a little something nearby. All right, so we're just going to kind of keep him off his food here for a second. And now that we have this, we can make some Tormas. So let's start pounding those out. And yeah, if he's not doing this, we can just poke away at this house. Okay, so the first hero is in. We got you ready to go. And it looks like he's doing a little funny business here. So let's get the Terma going after him. The Terma can go ahead and go hero mode, which is going to be able to counter that thing. All right, so now we just run away, and we can chrono shift the temple back here. Yeah, we just are kind of like feigning that aggression, so he gets a little bit nervous. And then we can try and get our sweet expansion going. All right, let's get you over there. And he is fleeing the scene. All right, so the temple is going to be back online soon. Let's get the ranged upgrade. And this is our army comp against Poseidon early on. But now we need to get a lot of wood if we can. How are we looking here? The temple was teleported away successfully. It did take a little bit of damage, but nothing we can't recover from. Switch on to this. Let's get the Termas. And what else are we missing for the Turma? Yeah, they cost wood too. That's the only downside. Do we want to get the upgraded clay people? Probably a good idea. They're a pretty decent little unit. So now we're going to need to deal with Harass because he's going to be coming from all sorts of angles and getting real aggressive here. All right, we can do this. Is that going to be in range? Let's move you there for a second. And it looks like that is one of the centaurs. All right, so let's chrono shift this over. Great, and you can get on that. We're going to try for the second TC. It's pretty risky. We'll see how aggressive he decides to get. He could be doing something a little bit more chill of his own. And we can make you into another hero. Yes, please. All right. So that will, they won't, I mean, just absolutely wreck the centaurs, but they'll do a pretty good job of dealing with them. All right, so when we get the second TC, we just turtle up. Definitely want to get a wall down here, I think. That's going to be what, 69 gold? That's what she said, the blessed number. All right, so let's go hang there. And now we can start on the expansion, which is going to get a pretty significant movement speed increase or build increase. Because of the double manners here. All right, so we're going to do this. Unfortunately, he arrives right as I start building it. So the timing of this is unfortunate, but what we can do is we can chrono shift towers over there too to help reinforce that. And he better be careful. We're going to get that centaur if he's not paying attention here. All right, so this wall is being built. Can we get this guy? He's pretty fast. He's very speedy. We're chrono shifting a tower over, and we want to get the tower upgrade as well. Okay, so he's fleeing. We're not going to catch him, no problem. We're, going more economic than he is, and I'm hoping that will pay some dividends here. All right, let's get you on this. You guys keep working the chickens for now. Sandor Clegane would be proud. And let's get the tower upgrade coming. Great, so the expansion is done, and now we can get you guys on gold, and we're going to need to get more on food, so let's get you guys back here on food. Great. And just to be safe, we can wall this here. And now we're just kind of turtling. We have the expansion advantage. He has two choices. He either all-ins here, or he checks up on his own, which it looks like he's going to continue harassing, but we do have the dreaded tower. Can we get that guy? Nice. Tower upgrades, paying dividends, man. I feel like Poseidon's scaling is pretty good, but if we can get our own horsemen in age 3, they can be pretty damn nasty for sure. All right, so we could just start upgrading some of our random workers here. Let's get you guys on food. We might need to switch into early farms. I'm not sure. We do have the berry bushes, I suppose. All right, great. So you get up there. So he's not going to be able to flank through there. Let's get this upgrade here. Keep this army coming. And now we can go do a little bit of raiding of our own. All right, let's get our Termas and the hero Termas and just go poke out and just harass a little bit. Just kind of see what he's up to here. All right, and yeah, we're hurting a little bit on food. Definitely want to get some of that going. Great, let's get on the berry bushes. Let's go harass. I think we can sneak into the wood line here. We'll leave the clay people kind of intermixed into the base here to see if they can defend it on their own. Okay, let's do this. Build a manor back here. Give it to me, precious. Okay, so he's coming with the horsemen. We need to move you to the corner because that is a very precarious spot. So just keep him on the defensive while we benefit from this 2TC situation, really, I think is going to be very, very good. Okay, switching on. We have good gold. We're going to need a trade post here, so let's build a trade. And kind of poke around the base. See if we can go harass those berry bushes a little bit, call those sheep back to the base. And, all right. Yeah, so we're hanging in there. We do see a scout here. Go see if we can hunt him down. Kronos building. Very, very powerful. Termas aren't that good against these type of units, but we're going to need to switch to more military tech soon. Okay, he's coming. We do have the clay people ready. Let's build a bunch of them because they're very, very good at defending here, and we're going to build more Termas also. He's showing signs of aggression, so I need to have the clay people as like a screen here. Okay, let's do this. We do have the 2TC, all right, so that's good. We have the hero promotion, so let's promote you to heroes because they're going to be better and more efficient if we do that. Could get the theft of fire. Yeah, he's got a decent little army over there. And okay, it looks like we found him in the corner. Granted, we're not in a position to be like super aggressive in my opinion. I mean, we could, I guess. Let's go ahead and get this. That'll speed along the construction of the walls. And we're kind of edging up on age 3, which is a big power spike for us. He does have a good score, but my score is better. I'm on the 2TC, which I think is very, very strong. He's looking for a way in, and we can fight him here with a little bit of tower support. Yeah, he's just trying to raid us. All right, clay people go, charge. There you go, push him back. Great. So now let's get back to the base. We can go age 3, and Hyperion is the way for sure. Hyperion is super, super good. Chaos ability is nuts. So now we need to switch into some regular barracks. So we're going to build those back there, continue turtling here. We had our Feigned Aggression into this. So the next tricky part is going to be securing another gold when this one runs out. Let's go ahead and get some eco upgrades. We can upgrade some of the food workers here, which gives them a better gather rate. And once we get T3, we go looking for a fight. And we switch into... I mean, we could do the Murmrillos to be a little bit more dynamic, but I think, yeah, we're going to do the Murmrillos. I think that's going to be the play. Great, so we got 16 workers here doing God knows what. All right, where do you guys come from? Oh, they ran out of the food position here. It's tricky. We could just hit the wood hard. Yeah, we could just hit the wood hard here. And then just switch into farm eco. I think that's going to be fine. Okay, you guys get on the gold here. We have any sheep in the base? We do have some fattened sheep. And let's get another manor here. Okay. So now we're switching into Murmrillos, which do we have the tech for? We do. We have the heavy infantry tech. Have you guys get on wood. And now we slowly start switching into farm. Get the upgrades at age 3. And we are off gold too. Okay, so we need to come over here. This is a little bit dangerous. Oh man, right as we're like running by there, he just appears out of the sunset. All right, we need to get there and hopefully he doesn't notice those units. Because yeah, this is the time where I'm out of gold. He's gonna get one maybe. I don't know if he'll get this one, we'll see. We did use the heal on it. All right. Yeah, he does get, oh no, he didn't, he only got one. Okay, so that wasn't too bad. You guys, let's sell a little bit of wood. Come over here, chase those guys down, and now we do get into age 3. So we're gonna see if he wants to keep playing this game. We're gonna go set up a keep right there, and we do have the tier 3, but we have no gold production, so we're not able to really capitalize on the upgrade. But yeah, if we can catch him slipping here, that is gonna be very, very good. All right, back into the base. You guys go get on wood. We're gonna defend this until it's ready. Let's Chrono shift a manor over so it can build a little bit quicker, and it's another place for villagers to hide. All right, and oracles, we want to upgrade them to heroes. Probably wouldn't be a terrible idea, to be honest. All right, so yeah, food is running low, so we need to hit the wood hard. Let's go ahead and get you to come over. And let's sell some wood. Can we upgrade? Yeah, we're going to get the heavy horsemen because they're super, super good. And now you guys get on golds. Let's get both TCs going over there and see if we can find him. All right, did we take the fight here? Okay, so get the farm economy going and eco upgrades. Let's get the farm upgrades here. He's still age 2? No, he's age 3. Okay, so he probably has likely expanded, so we're just going to be getting into a macro game here. So I'm going to go explore and see if he's expanded back there. And yeah, we'll just kind of keep macroing. I think we can outdo him in that regard, I'm hoping. I am certainly hoping that is the case. All right, so slowly start switching into farms. Here we go. We have 3 idle workers doing God knows what. Ah, they were hidden in the TC from earlier. Very bronze for me to forget that. All right, so he's coming to the backside. I never managed to get those walls up, or upgraded, so he's just gonna be able to slip in. And I mean, there's not much for him to do there. He does displace my workers, which is probably the best element of that push. Which is really ugly Atlantean farms. It's the meta. It's what plants crave. All right, so I could kill this entire unit here, probably using a chaos ability. And then we could maybe push him. So I'm going to see if we can get him here with that. He might have Hermes to counter it, but that should punish that unit. Yeah, so that causes chaos, and then it makes them fight each other, and then I can catch them and just annihilate them. And after this, we do a timing push. So let's get the Termas upgraded. That was pretty damn brutal. That was good, but we don't have it for like a big fight now, which is tough. Let's get the wall upgrades to stone walls. And now we need to get some manors too. Manors and manors. Where are your manors? All right, well, they're not right there, that is for sure. Let's go up here and get our army. Go up this way. And how are we doing on the military tech? Yeah, we're producing the horsemen. We need to get a little bit of the blacksmith action going. So let's build 2 of those real quick. And push up. He definitely took a big beating right there. You guys love those ugly farms. I know it's your favorite thing ever. Okay, so he's trying to wall. We're going to go take a fight. I don't know what age 3 ability he has. I suspect something pretty good. For you guys, let's go set a tower here. And we're going to do some cheeky towers there. And head him off here. We could get the Arcuses too. Arcuses are pretty damn good. And right on. So let's get some more military. And just start bashing his base a little bit now. Okay, we found his expansion. Not his expansion, but, you know, what he's up to otherwise. And we see a couple vills over there. Okay, so let's take you guys, go down here, head those guys off on gold. We'll just try and force a fight here. All right, so let's get the heavy cav. We can get some Murmrillos in there too. We're not really upgraded right now, but we're gonna start on it. I think he took a big, big beating there. Okay, so we're going to upgrade a bunch of these guys to heroes, and I don't know where his range units are. It's kind of hard to tell. There's some archers right there. Great. Clay people are doing good. We're going to start taking down these villagers down here. Looking good. And all right, so we're in good shape. Fight's going well here. Behind this, we can take another expansion. So we're going to go ahead and do this. Get you guys, come up here, do this in the middle. And even if he manages to hold here, which I don't think he will, yeah, we're idling him off gold on the outside. You know, everything's looking pretty damn good. All right, let's just set up a little tower there to deny the gold. And we can just move into the base now. Let's move on right on in there. We have farms up there, so we're going to get in. Start hearing the eco out. Let's get more horsemen because they're going to be arriving pretty quickly here. We can deconstruct the fortress if we want to. This fight's a little tricksy, but we are getting in on vills over here. Yeah, I think we're winning this. Let's get you guys here. Looks like the Claymen are fighting pretty hard. We can get some Murmillos coming in, get you guys upgraded. Outstanding. And I just think our army is maybe a little bit too big for him. Hard to tell. Yeah, he's having some troubles over here. But if we can crack his army in his main base, that's pretty much just GG, right? Because then we just like camp him out. And let's get you guys over there to go harry that. And we can get you guys over here. So we're going to get some reinforcements coming. Ah, Hermes. Very nice. All right, so we have the expansion coming. We can get some sneaky business there. And we can also phase shift up the Kronos buildings if we need to. So let's get our... let's just keep gathering here. Yeah, this is just too good of a spot for us. And we do have another one. Let's get some oracles from the temple. Make all our oracles heroes. Scout there a little bit. Have you guys go harry the villagers on the farms here. And now the fighting is on. Just like that. They all stared at each other. Peace was afoot, but yeah, it wasn't enough. All right, so the villagers are taking hammering. Let's get in there. You guys can do this, and we can deconstruct that. That's going to delete that keep. Kronos MLG plays. And let's go ahead and keep doing this. You got to love the proxy farms. It's certainly a big flex there. Okay, let's get eco upgrades while we're at it. And yeah, that's been deconstructed. He's losing a lot of villagers to that aggression there. Oracles, we need to spread them out on the map to make sure we get all our goodies. And this temple can go here. All right, yeah, I think we just have the mobility advantage. We got a lot of the fast boys. I've been doing that more and more often, just mainly just getting like one counter barracks early. Like the Terma Clayman combo is very, very good at dealing with that early pressure. Somehow Palpatine has endured here. We can start getting some destroyers too. So let's go ahead and sell some wood, build this keep here, and we can start working on destroyer units, which I believe we have some back here. All right, so we need to get our hotkeys back. Yes, yes, and then yes. Well, anyways, it's probably over. GG, well played. Yeah, it was a good game. He was on 3 base actually, so he expanded well. We took the momentum for sure. He was harassing with most of his heavy cav, or his harass cav. I'm not sure which one they were. I didn't get a good look at him, but we got the chaos down there. We rampaged them, and then his army was just much smaller at that point. Yeah, and we had good eco too. I mean, we had a pretty established farming economy. Let's look at the post game. Can we see the analytics? Go to overview. Highlights. Okay, so highest score, most kills, largest army. Okay. So yeah, we saw the tech. We didn't get to Titans, obviously. Pretty close to a point. Let's see what the favor was like. Yeah, my favor wasn't very good. My oracles definitely dropped off. I think he might have killed them on the map, and I didn't replace them. He had a lot more gold than me. Wood, I obviously had more. Food, yeah, it was pretty heavily favored for him. I suppose it was just army trading. I did have the early, let's see what the, not idle villagers, but total population. Is there a way to see the villager count? Settlements captured is going to be the most useful. Military units. Yeah, we had a pretty consistent military advantage. So this is, I think, when we use chaos right here. No, it's valor. Is this chaos? When did we use chaos? Was it up here? So we were already super ahead militarily. Yeah, okay. So he slipped on macro. That's what it was. He didn't have good enough military production. It cost him the game. All right, guys. GG, well played. Let me know if you have any feedback. I've been having an absolute blast with this game. Going to keep trying to improve and putting up more action. Hopefully the volume levels were a little bit more appropriate here. I know they can get kind of out of control, but I turned them down, so hopefully it wasn't too bad. GG, well played. See you guys around, and that is going to be it for tonight.